You're good.
Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Rise and Die podcast. I am joined once again with my co-host and also one of my best friends, Kyle, aka Mr. Luna.
Yo.
Today we are joined with a special guest named Blade. Blade
Hello.
is a fellow streamer and also a handsome, long-haired individual like myself, looking great. How you doing, Blade?
Thank you. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Kyle, how about you, buddy?
I'm here. I'm always here.
Nice.
Good. That's good.
All right. Well, Aaron, that was quite the introduction.
Yeah, thank you.
Blade, I met through Lep, who was also on the podcast. I think he was he 6? I think he was episode 6. This is fucking wild. We've been doing this for 10 weeks, Aaron. Already?
Yeah.
It feels like literally last week we were just fucking scheming up
Dude,
how
an
we're gonna
idea
take
turns
over.
into 10 weeks.
Wow.
And then we have all these fucking zombies people on, dude.
Oh
It's been
yeah,
fun.
dude. So
It's
I
been really
found
fun.
Blade's stream through Lep, but Blade, how did you like start streaming or find Twitch?
Oh wow. I think I made my Twitch account a long time ago to follow like Syndicate, I think. I remember back in the day watching his streams. I think he like streamed on YouTube and Twitch, but I think I went to Twitch as well.
Yeah.
I really started streaming. I had a super scuffed stream set up. I had the PS4 with the one earbud thing with a little mic on it, you know. And I'd have my phone on my table blasting music into that shit, and I'd play like I'd try to go like high rounds on SOE. And I did that for a few weeks, and then I stopped for months, and I didn't really get back into it until one Black Friday. I think I bought Overwatch, and then I started streaming Overwatch. I streamed that for like a year and a half.
That was PS4 or PC?
PC, yeah, PC.
Oh, nice.
That's when I got a camera and stuff, and then that's when I started streaming Overwatch. And then about a year and a half later, got back into zombies. I think that's when BO4 was starting to come out, right? And then I played BO3 for like the month before on stream, and then BO4 came out, and that's when I've been pretty much playing zombies since then. Yeah.
Nice.
Consistently, yeah.
That's an awesome story. So one thing that I don't know, I think it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since we've had like another zombies content creator on, but one thing we always do, or our segment I came up with, is like I call it 115, and it's basically your favorite map, your favorite wonder weapon, and then 5 like features or things you want for the next zombies game.
Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, so what was the first one again?
Your favorite map.
Favorite map, hands down, Moon. Hands down. I think the
Ooh,
story
dude,
in it
I
is
love it.
wonderful.
I love it already.
I think the story in it is wonderful. I think the hacker is really, really fun to use. I love all the intricate things you can do with it. There's still so many people that I've talked to that still don't know all the things that the hacker can do, and it's like, I don't know. I just love it so much. I think like the spaceman is like, everybody hates the spaceman, but I think he's like, it gives me chills. I don't know, thinking about him like going through doors and shit and like getting caught by it. I don't know, it gives me chills. I love Moon, everything about it.
Aaron loves Moon and I hate Moon. I swear when it comes to everything zombies, me and Aaron are so opposite. Like I'm more of a story player, Aaron's more of like a high rounder. All the maps I like are the maps he hates and vice versa. We're literally so opposite.
Dude, SOE is like, I fucking love SOE, and he's like, it's okay for the Easter egg. Like, he doesn't like it that much.
SOE's good. SOE's good.
Oh yeah, so he's wonderful.
But Moon, it's fucking.
Dude, the
playing
sword
a
is
game.
so cool. Like, the sword is so sick, and Moon is really fun. Like, it's so brain dead. Like, if you want a strat where you can just go and like read your chat and hang out and just like kind of fuck off, like you can play Moon for like 200 rounds, and it's so brain dead. Like, maybe the training in Tunnel 11's hard, but like the rest of it is so like simple. You just have
for
to
me, that's
like take into
Ascension.
the ammo count.
Like Ascension spawn.
I'd say Moon and Ascension are literally like the same when it comes to that, though. Like, they're so easy.
I think a lot of I guess I can't say that. I think Shangri-La is pretty hard. I was gonna say BO1 has a lot of easy maps, but I think it's just because the wonder weapons were just so powerful in that game. Speaking of wonder weapons in BO1, yeah, my favorite wonder weapon is the wave gun, hands down.
Damn, the double moon pick.
Fucking
Yeah, double moon. That's part of the reason why I like Moon so much. The wave gun, wonderful.
You know what I always tell people when I talk about the wave gun? I wish they would have kept the Pack-a-Punch colors the same. I wish that when you Pack-a-Punch it was still red and blue. Like
Shut up.
red and blue with that purple like ring around it was so
Mhm.
sick, dude. It made it look so nice. I was like, this is so fucking cool.
Or
But
like
then they
maybe
changed it.
maybe like the Pack-a-Punch like texture, but with the red and blue colors would have been sick.
Exactly, that'd be so fucking cool.
So I hadn't used the wave gun a lot because I didn't like Moon.
As well.
But
Mhm.
the main thing we're gonna talk about is Leviathan, which all the times I've played it, I'm pretty sure I've gotten the wave gun, and I really fucking like it too. Especially with was that perk Reserve Soda, where you get
Yeah.
fucking 6 capacity in there. It's so broken.
It's damn good. Even the zap guns are good too. People kind of shit on the zap guns, but it
Yeah,
kills.
what is it like
infinitely.
12? I think it was 12 in each with
Oh,
pack
was it
and
with
reserve.
Oh my gosh. I don't
Yeah.
know. I just
No,
know
with reserve it would be like 18. It's 12 normally. It's 12 in both.
Oh yeah,
So
then
it's
it's
like
18 for sure.
Mm.
I was debating between those two numbers.
Yeah,
Right,
no, the zap guns are cool too.
Yeah, they actually can save a zombie because they don't kill the whole horde. So if
That's
you have
true.
2 zombies right in each other and like, oh, homie, save the zombie, and you got the zap guns, easy, you know? It, you
True.
never deal with that. Which is what was a
Yeah.
problem for some reason back in the day. Nobody could save a zombie in pubs. I don't know.
For sure.
So,
I always use the zap gun and shit. Like when I teleport out for that strat on Moon, like you know when you hear excavator
oh yeah, yeah.
and you're like waiting for the fucking cage to open, it's like no other gun's gonna hold zombies off, so it's like fuck it, I'm gonna use this.
True.
Yeah.
I
So.
fucking don't play Moon, so I have no clue what any of the shit you're talking about. Excavator, Tunnel 11, this, that.
We need to enlighten you. We gotta hop in some Moon at some point.
I would be down to play to try and learn it. I mean, that's what I was gonna say is before we talk about the last, like, the 5 features, is that
Hmm.
I should, actually, I'll just save it for when we get into it, but
Okay.
yeah.
So 5 features
Sure.
for that I want implemented into the next game.
Yeah.
Okay, well, zombies is the first one. I think I definitely want zombies in the next game.
Okay, dude.
So hopefully that happens. But say there is zombies, right? I really, at this point, with them kind of ending Aether, I feel like if they ended up, people are speculating about like a reboot or something. Personally, I did end up enjoying Chaos with the last map and like with Medusa and that shit.
Oh yeah, I liked it too.
But yeah, so but then again, I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know what they're gonna do for the story, but all I'm saying is that I don't think the story will not carry, but be as main of a focus in the next one. So I just hope that the gameplay is fun and very replayable, and that's kind of general. But like, I just don't think the story is gonna be able to carry it as hard as it has in the past.
That's why I think
Yeah.
BO3 hits a really good balance of story and
Oh, yeah.
gameplay.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, I in terms of the systems and stuff, like point system, and perk system, I honestly didn't mind that much in BO4. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but yeah, I didn't mind the perk system very much, mostly because when they first pitched the perk system, it was like, oh, we're gonna like support it a lot, you know? It's like we're gonna release a
Yeah.
perk, you know, in last DLC you'll be able to use on the first map. That was kind of the thing going forward with it. And I thought that was really cool. Except all the new perks sucked, but that's just my
Yeah.
opinion. Except for Ethereal, I think. But yeah, I hope we have unique perks. I feel like unique perks and the BO4 perk system and lots of support for those perks, like going forward, adding new ones and stuff, is something that I would like to see again and maybe done a little more than it was in BO4, for sure. We're at 5 things, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Dang, what else? Good. Good characters for sure. I mean, if it's gonna be a reboot, we'll have our main 4 characters.
Yeah, that's the
hopefully.
thing, is if it is a reboot, do you want them written differently, or would you want them to be the same?
See, I don't really know because my favorite crew is definitely Ultimus, and I feel like if they were written differently, I feel like it would not ruin it, but definitely have a different feel to it.
Yeah.
So Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a hard thing to say on that. Whatever it is, I just hope it's good. I
Yeah.
would keep playing if it keeps me laughing in game and it's like still. Ooh. Okay, that's it. That's it. I would like voice lines that kind of give something to the Easter eggs a little bit more. Not like Rushmore where it just gives it to you, but like I mean like the like oh, what was it? It was Shangri-La. The voice lines in that are really really like specific to the Easter egg, but you only realize that once you know the steps. You know,
Yeah.
I'll always hear them like literally when you have to go down the slide and like wait on the pressure plate, whatever, and someone has to hit the button or whatever. When you land on the bottom, Richtofen literally yells like "Stop! Don't move!" or something. So it's like he kind of says what you'd be yelling at your friends
Yeah.
for in the game. So I feel like when the characters are very aware of the Easter egg, I feel like that's very cool. So good voice lines is a general way to say that. And good characters. Ah, dang. This is kind of for the game in general, but I hope the weapons are good because
Oh my god, I feel the same way.
yeah, like I played IW and every weapon bangs right out of the box. You don't even need like not pack a punch at all. Every weapon like round 20, 25, it still does good.
That
I
is
don't
true.
know.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say they were bad, and I was like, "Are you fucking
Oh
kidding
no,
me?"
yeah, no,
Yeah,
no,
like-
they're amazing.
Oh yeah, they're so good. The Mauler, like, come on, dude.
Sentinel Mauler. Oh
That's
my
so
god,
good.
I got that like I only got that for like when we started doing beasts and stuff. I guess it helped for director's cut, but yeah, I didn't have the Sentinel Mauler forever, and everybody was saying, "Oh, dude, just use the Mauler," and I was like, I don't have this variant. And then when I got it, I was like, I see why. It's insane. Yeah, but yeah, guns definitely they should not be full clipping zombies at round 10 like some guns in BO4.
Yeah.
That was an exaggeration, but that would be nice. Some good guns. And I hope we keep the maybe not themed the same, but the elixir system I think was really really good. I liked it a lot better than the gobble.
Really?
Yeah, because
I've never heard this take before.
really. Okay, well I guess it's I enjoy. I'm only okay. I'm pretty bad at it, right? But I'm kind of getting into speedrunning some zombies maps and stuff.
Yeah.
And the gobblegum just adds another layer of RNG that you
Yeah,
don't
that
wanna
is
mess.
true.
So it's like it's kind of like I guess if I was gonna do like a say for example classic gobbles on Moon, you have to start at Area 51, right? You would need stock option if you're doing classic gobbles, or you restart.
Yeah.
And it's like especially with I can't imagine if BO4 had gobbles instead of elixirs because there's no fast restart or anything. You'd have to full restart every time if you got the wrong one if you're doing classics or whatever run you're doing. But like you can really, it's a very optimized system, not just
Yeah.
for speedruns, but like whenever you need something, you got it. And I feel like I guess there would be a way to balance it. Maybe like you need a certain amount of kind of like you got to charge it up, like a special weapon or something would be a nice way to balance it or something. But I do like the elixir system.
I
Now,
was
if it
gonna
was
say that I think that's the balance. Is that with the gobblegums, it is RNG, but I feel like that's why there's so many more overpowered ones. Whereas
oh yeah,
BO4 elixirs, there isn't really that many overpowered ones.
that is true. That is true. But yeah, I guess that's why it is balanced in BO4 as well. They both work well with. They made good decisions. Overpowered RNG and anytime you want, but they're kind of shitty. Yeah. Was that 4 or 5? I forget.
I wasn't keeping track.
I wasn't keeping track of that. Let's pretend it's. Yeah, if I think of something else, I'll bring it up.
Alright,
I
sounds
was
good.
gonna say I like the perk system in BO4 kind of like not the fact that they changed like machines and stuff, but I did like that you can like have modifiers on your perks and stuff like that.
Oh
So
yeah, I
if you
think the
wanted like
modifier thing is cool.
yeah, if you wanted like a really strong perk, you had to make like that choice and it was like, yeah,
True.
this one perk is gonna be really fucking overpowered and broken and the rest are just gonna be like okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I liked it a lot. I thought that was cool.
And that adds another layer of replayability as well.
Yeah.
There's so many different strategies you can try when you have that factor in with the modifier as well. And okay, I just thought of it. That's another thing I want for the next game is a good reward. After doing all the maps and doing all the Easter eggs and main quests,
Oh yeah.
I would like a damn good reward because oh dude, there's nothing more fulfilling than completing every single IW Easter egg. That was the most fulfilling thing in Zombies I think I've ever done.
I still haven't done it.
Director's cut is insane. It is so sick. And BO4 really didn't have anything for that unless we haven't found it yet. But I don't.
I was gonna say I think that having a super Easter egg reward would be sick. But I think what would be even cooler is if the next game has like cosmetics and stuff. That there's cosmetics for like the first group that gets the Easter egg done or something like that, you know, kind of like raid items and stuff.
World things.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like first 100 people or first group, literally like super rare. I think that would be so cool.
That would be cool. That'd be darn cool, actually. Yeah. Something I was thinking for what would have been cool with a BO4 reward was having another perk that could be activated as a modifier slot. So once you do the Easter eggs, you got 2 perks that could be modified.
So you get like Zeus
time.
as modifier
yeah.
too. Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
That would be. I thought about that. It wouldn't be too broken. I don't think.
What if it gave you all of them? What if you got all 4 modifiers?
You win every game. But yeah,
That would be sick.
I think that was fun.
Aaron, you haven't done any Black Ops 4 Easter eggs, have you?
No, I honestly haven't. I haven't fucked with BO4 besides high rounds, like, at all.
Even AO?
Yeah, even AO.
Wow.
I've got close, but I haven't done it, no.
Dang.
Like, you literally get, I think, like, halfway through the Easter egg just by, like, setting up the map for high rounds, which I thought was kind of, like, excessive, but the setup was cool.
It's
Like,
the
I
same way
always
in
liked
SOE,
how...
no?
SOE, it's like fucking 90% of the Easter egg. Like, you literally just have to do the flag step and then, like, shocking the boxes and stuff, and that's basically it.
That's true.
So you probably do like 75 or 80% of the Easter eggs setting up that map, but AO, I don't know. One of the reasons that I like that map a lot was because of like all the codes and shit. I know people like probably didn't like that, but like going around and like typing shit on like keypads once you figure out what a code is, I was like, that's fucking sick. Like
Fucking spy kids.
yeah, like that was just cool, dude. Like I don't know why I thought that was so sick. And like going into the house and like hearing that like greenhouse countermeasures deployed, like that's fucking sick. Like that was so cool. Like coming downstairs and like pressing the button and like watching the fan pop out, I was like, that's so fucking cool. Like
Oh, the traps were really cool on that map.
yeah, so I think like I like how it's not an insta down either. Like you can run through traps and shit and like you don't die. So I mean BO4 there was a lot of shit that I was like, whatever, like I'm not the biggest fan of, but at the same time a big reason that I didn't like that game that much is because it didn't run as well on my PC as Black Ops 3 did, and I was like, fuck, I can't learn these other maps and I can't play like effectively. AO was like one of the only maps I didn't lag my ass off on, but maybe I'll try to play it again and like actually learn some maps. Cause I played 9. One of my like friends / viewers like helped me set up that map, and they like got me the fucking like wonder weapon and stuff, and they showed me around. And I was like, this is actually kind of fucking cool.
He hates 9. He doesn't like 9.
Dude,
well,
I love 9. I don't think 9's bad. I just don't know how to set it up. 9's so cool.
He
Like,
calls it
it's
IX
actually...
too instead of 9.
I do not call it IX. When have I ever
Blade
called it
does.
IX?
Blade
No,
does.
Oh, I was like, dude, when have I said that? Yeah, I call it I call it 9, but
Yeah, I call it 9 too.
yeah, no, I love 9. It's fun. It's really fun. And I want to learn it.
I think when I say I hate IX, I think I'm projecting. I think I mostly mean. I think I'm exaggerating. I think I mostly mean it's my least favorite map in BO4.
Yeah.
I think it's better than other maps for sure, but it's like a middle place for me. I think my hatred for it is a little played up. I think I exaggerated a little bit because the Easter egg steps after you get through some bullshit and high rounds, because everything takes 4 rounds to complete in the beginning. I think it's really cool. All the trials are pretty cool. The special weapon step is really fun, and you just got to do high rounds before you get there. It's my least favorite part about it.
Yeah. I think it's the same way my relationship is with Moon, because it's kind of like my first impression of Leviathan 2 was it was way too much like Moon, and I don't like Moon. But I think that's a big problem is people hate maps because they don't understand how they work or they don't bother trying them. It's like I'm sure if I played Moon and actually understood how it worked, like I would like it way more.
I feel like what you just said can apply to a lot of people thinking about non-Treyarch zombie games.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, where they just kind of don't know because they never bothered to look at it or try.
Yeah. Or they just watch a video and they think they know.
Yeah,
Like I
true.
just got back into Exo Zombies because I bought a copy at
Really?
GameStop for like $10, and I was
Really?
speed running the first map, and I was like, this is actually pretty fucking good. The only thing I will say is that Black Ops 3 spoiled us with the leveling system. The old games, which I'm pretty sure, even Extinction had levels, right? But Exo didn't.
Hmm.
Oh, I think Exo is actually the only one that didn't, right?
A leveling
I'm
system?
not sure, honestly.
For zombies, because World War II did, IW did, so yeah, that just leaves Exo that didn't. And I would have played it and tried speedrunning it way more if there was leveling system, but there wasn't, which kind of sucked.
Was there gun customization? I didn't actually play.
No,
AW.
there's like literally
Oh.
nothing. You just load up the
Dang.
map.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it kind of sucked.
I have
wouldn't
a
make-
question.
Oh, sorry. Go.
No, you're fine. I interrupted you.
Oh. I was gonna say I only played one AW map. I went to my neighbor's house and played it. It was like, what the heck? It was like a boat, but you went down an elevator.
It was like Carrier, right?
I think it was okay. Yeah, it was
I
called
think it was
Carrier.
Carrier.
Really?
I played
Carrier?
that. And then I died. So,
I didn't play any Exo
I
Zombies
ended
at
up
all.
Yeah.
I think I watched a video of it and I was like, this looks kind of fucking scary the way they run. And I was like, I don't want to play this shit. Like, low key, like zombies run the only things that fucking scare me. Like, actually, like that's a fear of mine. I don't know why it has been since I was like younger, but
Oh my.
yeah, I don't know. That shit's spooky. Yeah, but I was gonna ask you, like, I remember yesterday we were talking. You were like, the only thing you don't like about me is that I like AO. So why do you not like Alpha Omega? Tell us
It's
why.
a
you
fucking
don't like
electric
them.
crawlers. They do suck.
No,
They are
Hey,
horrible.
hold on.
Really?
Let him.
See, that's the opposite for me. I don't like the acid or green goop zombies. I think
Yeah.
they're fucking broken. They sprint faster than you. You need super stamina up, or you can't do anything. That's how I feel. Or maybe I'm just bad. I don't know. But I swear, every time I play that map, I just get absolutely rolled.
I hate those fuckers on the roof that just spit fucking electric at you.
Yeah, dude, literally, they're like the last zombies on each round too. Like when you're
It
playing,
sucks, man.
like when you do the higher on strat, you have to kill them last. I swear to God, they're like the last zombies every time, and they're like, like spitting on you, like from up top. It's like, fuck, dude, I hate you guys. Like, imagine playing 150 rounds of that, and each fucking end of that round, you like have to look up there
Oh my God.
and like fucking shoot them all down.
Waste like
I don't
3 mags killing 1.
Do you not worry about the? How do you deal with the acid zombies? Do they not come, or like is it something I don't
No,
know?
so the strat that I do, they don't. You get super sprinters, obviously, but like no, the strat that I do, so I'll go from greenhouse to yellow house.
Uh-huh.
So you basically you activate the fan in greenhouse. I'm pretty sure is a strat, and you just sit there, you chill, and then if your shield breaks, you run upstairs. The shield's built up there. You can
Yeah.
pick up a shield, then you run over to the other house, and you stand on the other like balcony outside with your back against like the chimney, and you shoot the like electric ray gun, and you go for headshots, and it will kill them really fast.
Oh,
And
really?
you basically do that. You can use like wraith grenades too. Like when you run in the building, you throw a wraith grenade down on like the floor, and then you run upstairs and you just chill. And then by the time your like ammo has been used in your ray gun, the trap will be like ready to be activated again. So
Oh, wow.
you run over, and it's just like brain dead cycle. Like BO4 high rounds are so
Oh yeah, with the
you
helion.
literally yeah.
Oh my God.
You don't
Oh,
have to do fucking anything at all. You just literally run around and you activate like 2 traps, and that's it.
I see. See, I always
Yeah.
like training. I think training is really fun. That's kind of why I like BO3 high rounds more than BO4.
Oh yeah, BO3 high rounds are so much better, honestly. Like I'll say that.
Okay,
I don't know.
I have to ask this because Aaron just reminded me. Have you done the classified Easter egg blade?
Yes, I have.
What method did you use to get it?
I used what I believed was the fastest because I couldn't be
Oh, no.
bothered. Slow one, and yes, I sat in the corner in the lab with the shield.
Okay, that's what I did too, right?
Yeah.
Aaron thinks it's an exploit. I don't think it's an exploit because you can still do it today, and I think it's just an OP combo.
But they patched
perks.
it. They made it so that it costs more to repair the shield. That's why I
Yeah,
think it's
but
an
by the
exploit.
time you're on round 80, you have enough points to fucking keep buying it. So
Yeah, true.
they didn't really nerf it.
They definitely they made it. You have to think a little more, I guess, to manage that, so it's not as brain dead as it was before the shield strat. But I mean, there's also a talisman that lowers the price of the shield, and that just kind of makes it back to its old
True.
brain dead way of doing it. But I think I gravitated a little more to that strategy because, you know, I don't know if you knew this, but first in the world was claimed by somebody doing the dog strat where they glitched it so it's all dog rounds.
Really?
So yeah.
I didn't know
A-
this.
and-
I didn't even know
Yeah.
that was a thing.
oh yeah, it was a custom mutations glitch where it made it so you could do the Easter eggs, and it was all dog rounds, and it went by in like I think it was like 2 hours to round 150,
Jeez.
and yeah, there's a little bit of controversy around that. We don't got to get into that, but yeah. So after looking at that, and then people coming in like the next day and saying, "Oh, the shield strat's a glitch." I was like, I don't think you fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't think you know what I've seen, but yeah, it's pretty brain dead, and definitely.
I don't think it's an exploit though.
I think it is an exploitable strategy. I think we could call it that. I don't think it's a straight up.
All right, so
exploit, but
not an
definitely
exploit, but an exploitable strategy.
yes.
Gotcha.
I mean, just like I didn't know about this ethereal razor, electric cherry ballistic knife thing that's been going on.
Oh,
I do love
yeah.
that strat too, dude.
Who? Wait, did Lep tell you about that?
Yeah, Lep told me about that. He said he did round 100 tag with that.
Yeah, yeah. So I
never
actually
fucking saw
I made a video and he was asking because he was gonna do tag run and I told him to watch my video. I have a video doing that strategy because it's fucking so OP.
Yeah.
The
Plus,
rounds
it's
go
good
by
for
so fast too.
because melee gives you extra XP, so it's like huge for levels.
Yeah, especially when they had the quadruple play or whatever and it was double everything. You could literally prestige and like get around like round 70 and it would only take like not even 4 hours and you get full
Oh my
prestige.
god,
It's pretty
That's
nuts.
that's actually insane. Yeah, I didn't know. So when was that? When did that like surface? Like when was that strategy like discovered?
I only saw one other guy. I don't remember whose video it was, but it was I only saw one video on the strat, and I tried it, and I was like, holy shit, this is OP, and it's fast as hell, and you get double XP from the melee. Because all the other tag high rounds were like, keep this lighthouse door closed, and you just sit here with a thunder gun and stuff, and I'm like, dude, like, there's gotta be something better, and so I found this guy's video, I was like, holy shit, this is OP, and it was like the only video I saw of using the ballistic knife strat. And then I haven't tried, I haven't thought, or like, but I'm sure you could do it on other maps too. All you have to find is like a jump up spot where the zombies jump up, and then they'll probably just pile up there, and you can probably do it on other maps too, but I've only seen it on tag.
I see. Dang.
But I think it was, to answer your question, I think it was probably like a couple months after tag came out. That's when I saw the
Oh
video.
really? Oh, I didn't know. Dang. But yeah, would you say that is an exploit or just an exploitable strategy?
Concerning you can still do it and they haven't patched it, I don't think it's an exploit either. I think,
Okay.
but I do agree with Aaron that Black Ops 4 has like brain dead strategies, so
Oh yeah.
I would say that one's pretty
Yeah.
brain dead, but I don't know if I'd call it an exploit.
Dude, literally, even the non like what you consider like a normal high round strat is still like fucking just so like no skill. You have to do nothing. You just sit there and fuck around basically. Like,
Yeah, I think every map can kind of be boiled down to that.
well, like having an infinite ammo like ray gun that one shot zombies on like any round basically is kind of like that makes me scratch my head. And then like I don't know, people will use the other ray guns, like they'll use the orange one, the one that has like the blast.
Well, I like
And
that.
like the strategy with that one is that you just do like a double trap strategy. So you activate like yellow house and greenhouse traps, and then when you're sitting in the corner waiting for like the zombies to come in, you'll get trapped after the trap turns off. You just turn around and you shoot the orange ray gun at the wall and you're untrapped basically. Like
Oh
it's so fucking easy. Like you do absolutely nothing. And like you can train around more with that strat, but once you're out of ammo with that ray gun, you just put it back on the wall and you pick up the other one that you made, and it's like just super fucking easy. So I don't know. I think BO4 is a lot easier of a game when it comes to stuff like the setups might be kind of annoying on some maps, but like once you're set up, like you're not downing. You really have to fuck up to down, I'd say.
I feel like that about some BO3 maps. Some I can't think. Oh, Horizon Drac. I feel like Horizon Drac's pretty.
Or Rev.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. You're right.
Rev, literally Godmask,
Yeah.
Thundergun, Apothecon Servant, Ragnaroks, Arnie's. Like,
You
what
get
else do I
so
need to say?
stacked on that map.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the appeal, though. I think that's why I like Rev so much. They literally just fucking make you so OP, and it's like every map and stuff. Like, that's why I think Rev is really cool.
A lot of people hate Rev. I don't understand it.
Rev is like above OK Champ, slightly above OK Champ.
Yeah, close to the
I
block
could
champ.
understand like the frustrations with it because like I don't know. It might seem like it's a lazy map because like they didn't do anything like over the top with it. Like they added the Apothecon Servant and the Thunder Gun, which had been like on a bunch of other maps before, and like they added their own variant of it and stuff. Like it was the BO3 Thunder Gun, and then they brought like Ragnarok's back and Arnie. So like the only new thing really was like the masks. Like that was new, and I don't know. People probably thought it was lazy, so they didn't like that. But honestly, I could give a fuck. Like I still think that map's fun.
Yeah.
They could have done something different with it, sure, but I don't know. I think people were really mad in the beginning too. Like I was listening to some videos probably a couple years back, and it was like saying that there was supposed to be like a wave gun. They kept teasing the wave gun when like Revelations was going to come out.
Really?
Yeah, like they kept hinting at it, and then they didn't ever add it. So imagine fucking Varek strat with the wave gun. You just shoot in between both windows, and it's like, God, dude, that'd be so fast. That'd actually be the fastest strat.
True.
Yeah.
I remember Jason teasing the staffs a lot.
For
Yeah,
Rev
really?
too?
It was before Rev. It was like around. It was like before, right after Zetsubo. I think he was like teasing staffs, and then when the Rev came out, we're like, "Oh, guys, the staffs are on the map. It's on the keynote stage." and then that's when we were lost all hope. And then Zombie Chronicles came out, and we're like, oh, "Okay, now we see why there's staffs in this game." But yeah, he never said it specifically for Rev, but we thought there was no such thing as DLC 5 at that point. So
Yeah.
that was DLC 4.
That would have been fucking sick if they were in Rev. They should just fucking right now. They should just drop a patch, add the wave gun, add the waff, add all the staffs to the box in Rev. Just fucking literally give
You know how
everyone.
bad that would lag if you hit the box, dude. Because they'd have to add normal weapons too. Like you would actually just fucking disconnect every time you spun the box.
Nah, they'd have to put it on as a wall buy in their respective maps.
Oh yeah, so you can just wall buy fucking staff ammo. That's smart. Yeah. I'll just get ice staff ammo for fucking 120 rounds.
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't even have to move. You could just sit there and just wall buy ammo the whole fucking game. Literally.
Okay.
That actually doesn't sound bad.
All right, so we want to get into the main topic here, which is Leviathan.
Okay, let's go.
Hell yeah! All right, so how should we open this? Should we just kind of do overall, or like break it down into pieces?
So you load into the submarine and you press F to eject.
Oh, I remember.
Yep. Keep going.
Yes. What's next?
Then you come landing down onto this squishy pad, choking on the water that's being breathed into your lungs because your character doesn't know how to hold their breath.
Oh no.
Then you walk in this doorway. You press F to pick up this thing called an ABA. And then you press 1 and your character does one of these kind of animations and puts on a mask.
Oh, who talks when you do that?
Nobody.
What?
Okay, go ahead. So, Leviathan.
Okay, so we want to break it down to...
Yeah.
Actually, let's just do overall, and then we'll break it down, alright? So, overall, we should give it... What we kind of did yesterday. We can say it again. Out of 10, and then, like, why we gave it that. Aaron, if you want to go first.
Okay. So, Leviathan for me personally was a 6. Because the map was... I'll list the good things off first. I thought that the game looked nice. Like there was almost this like filter type texture you could see like in games in the game.
You're
with stuff.
underwater for sure, yeah.
Yeah, like it made the game more vibrant and stuff, and it was cool. Like when you go outside and you're not fucking 10 FPS, like you can see up and you can see through the water and like everything's really cool, dude. Like everything had this really nice aesthetic and this nice look. I'll say that. Um, there were a lot of copies though from like other textures. Of course, there's going to be, it's Black Ops 3, but you know, even though that they did that, I could notice there was some like just custom stuff, or the way that they implemented things was like in um their own mindset with things. Like they had their own ideas, which was cool. They had, you know, creative thoughts about it. I really like one thing that stood out was Glitching Queen when she talks on the fucking intercom, dude. That's actually so sick. Like it sounds good. Like that was actually good voice acting. I'll say that. 10 out of fucking 10. They killed it with that. That was awesome.
So rude.
But I don't know. The optimization kind of bugged me a little bit. I know it's a new map and stuff, so I'll give them a pass for that. But when people get on a game that's been, or get on a map that's been developed for 1 year, you expect more than like 10 FPS in certain areas of the map, and like you want to play and have fun and shit, but it's kind of hard when like all of your friends are like, "Fuck, man, like I can't even move." Like that sucks because you'll down because of that. One thing that I thought was interesting was they removed Widow's Wine, which was kind of, I get it. It's like, you know, they're adding PhD back because it's like an old perk and shit, and people wanted it. That was cool. But for me, there were so many like just negatives and positives. Like it kind of balances itself out. So I'd say I give it probably like a 6 or 7 just based off of that. The new perks were cool, which was nice, and I enjoyed that. The boss fight was fun. I'd say it's more of a map that you'd want to play with your friends to have like the most enjoyment off of it, but it also is a good like solo map for high rounds. So I mean, I haven't played any high rounds yet on it, but I probably will in the future. But honestly, that's my 2 cents for it. It's just so back and forth. Like there's so many things that jump out that are nice, and there's so many things that are like, holy shit, this map fucking sucks because of that. And
Yeah.
that's just how I thought. Like the size of it kind of bugged me a little bit, but you know, you get used to that, and you could just abuse the hacker honestly and just fucking unlock all. Like when you were doing that, I was like, actually, that's 300 IQ as fuck. Like we don't have the points to open it.
I think I think for that reason, it's like for me, I like to do things low rounds. I think it's unplayable on solo because of how many
Yeah.
doors you have to hack. You just can't hack solo. You need somebody to hold the zombie.
Yeah, I think that's a common complaint right now, is that the map is fucking huge and it's really, there's a lot of doors and the map looks the same, so it's hard to distinguish like where stuff is.
Yeah, true. Did either of you play the original, the World of War version?
I haven't, no.
I did
think-
watch gameplay, so when I first saw I forget how I first saw the trailer. I'm pretty sure it was on Twitter, and I just saw it floating around on my timeline when the trailer came out, and I was like, this looks fucking sick. And then I saw like people like Lex and them posting videos on it, and I watched it and I was like, oh, it's actually based off World at War maps. And then I started watching people play it. So I watched some people play it before I played it, but I didn't play the original.
I see. Well, I mean, the problem of the big map and the layout. The layout is exactly the same from the original. That's probably why it feels so bad in BO3, because it's
the original big ass layout from World at War.
I think they could have cut out some of the doors, some of the viable doors. I think they definitely could have. But hey, that's okay, I guess. Yeah.
So Aaron gave it, we'll say a 6.5, Aaron.
That's fair. 6.5.
You want to go next, Blade, or you want me to go?
I want you to go first.
Okay. So for me, I'll be more generous than Aaron, and I will probably say it's a 7.5 or 8, depending on what my most recent run was. Because I think, like Aaron said, there's a lot of things that are frustrating. I was really excited for the map when the trailer came out, and I still think it is probably the best custom zombies map, easily. But, so when we did the Easter egg yesterday, I wanted to get the Easter egg done so we could talk about it on here. There were some steps that were fucking unclear and some that were buggy. Like, I guess we can go into it after since I'm just kind of doing an overall here. But I would say the gameplay is fun, but it's definitely one of those maps where you can't just hop into it. You have to know what you're doing. You have to know how to get the mask. You have to know where the perks are. You have to know how to upgrade your wonder weapon, stuff like that. which I think they're like that's for some players and that's not for some players. For me, like if I'm playing with the boys and we're playing and we're trying to do the Easter egg, like I'm all down fucking spamming the map 4 hours in a row, learning stuff and getting better every time we play it. And I think that's where the map really shines. But if you're looking for like fucking Kino hop in and kill zombies, I don't think this map is for them. So I think they definitely hit the way they were going for. I think the areas of the map are really fucking cool. I was looking at the diagram of the map and like the biodome is in the middle and everything else is around it, and I didn't fucking realize that until I saw that map. I
Yeah,
just kind of
either.
like it, I still, if I load it up, even though we've done the Easter egg, like if you tell me take me to Speed Cola, like I know where it is. It's by the Soul Compressor, but I have fucking zero clue how to get there. I just walk around until I find it. And I think
Dude, that's
that's
literally the same.
yeah, I think that's a big problem. But the gameplay's fun. The perks are OP. The specialist weapon is really fucking cool. There's like
True.
both the boss fights I thought were really fucking cool, especially the first one because you could do it super early.
Mhm.
The what is the just the harpoon gun? I don't know. It's like I forget the name of it, but I'll just say the harpoon gun. I thought that was really fucking cool, and it has a zap gun too. Yeah, I thought it was really fun. It's way more like Moon than what I thought it was gonna be. To be fair, me and Aaron were fucking arguing when the trailer came out because I told him it was gonna be kind of like Moon, but not really because I'd never played the original. And then I watched gameplay of the original, and I was like, holy fuck, it's literally underwater Moon, and that's basically what it was.
Yep. Damn. So what was your score again?
7.5 or 8.
7.5.
Well, pick one, buddy. Which
Seven
one is
and a
it?
half. We'll go
Okay, there you
7.5.
go.
For me, I feel like the map itself was so good that I have to give it a solid 8, and the 2 knocked off is pretty much just for optimization. I think it does feel absolutely terrible to play, and one of the biggest problems I have with it is I have this one Australian friend, and there's a glitch right now where if you have above 200 ping, the game will fuck you, and it pretty much disconnected him or crashed his game every single time. And it also happened with an EU friend as well. If that person has high ping, it just will not work. Now, if they were hosting, it would have been the same for me. I probably would have crashed and disconnected as well. So, I mean, hopefully that'll get fixed, but that's 1 point off already. And then the other point was just for the actual map optimization. So bad things out of the way. I fucking loved it. And obviously this is coming from somebody that, favorite map is Moon. So it was,
Yeah.
you're right, it is very similar to Moon, and that is why I liked it. The hacker is really good. I'm glad that it's on there. It's a little scuffed, not gonna lie. It's not as nice as the Moon hacker, mostly because it was like kind of just like it's a little bit of a shitty port. Like if you're too close to something, you can't hack it. You have to, like, back up. It's like a sweet spot, and like that made it a little frustrating. But that's super nitpicky. I think the map layout, yeah, it's ginormous, too many doors, but it is exactly like the original. So I don't really blame that on the map makers for the BO3 version. I think, yeah, like you said, voice acting, Glitching Queen was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you heard any of the lines that the people tried to do some character lines for the characters we play as Ultimus. Did you guys hear any of them?
I think I heard a few of
No.
them. Yeah.
They were a little rough, but it's okay, dude. It's okay, dude. It's
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, it's one thing to like have people come out and like pay them fucking thousands of dollars of voice act, but, like that's just not in the fucking budget. So
Oh yeah, for
like
sure.
they did what they could. So like
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know, you can't really like take away points for that. I didn't really pay attention to too much of that. My main thing was like just the map. Like
Mhm.
I don't know. High rounds and stuff, like I haven't played for high rounds yet. I bet it'll be a fucking like 9. If I go for high rounds and actually try on that map, like I'll probably love it.
Yeah, the temple
The strat
strat
was
where you do it
busted,
without before
yeah.
doing the first boss fight. I think you'd love that, Aaron. It's a lot like Tunnel
I
11.
probably would, honestly. I wouldn't even be surprised.
The
So
harpoon gun seems really good. I was watching a streamer do it. I think it was MC Zombie Slayer.
Oh yeah, I love his streams.
On it. he was doing the temple, and the harpoon gun absolutely rolls every single zombie. It's crazy. It's like
Yeah.
the range of it, the AOE is so huge. It's so huge, and I think it is a really cool gun. I think it's a really, really sick gun. But yeah, like you said, the special weapon was wonderful. The melee on that is sick. I didn't figure out that till like my 10th playthrough of it. That the melee, you can melee with it, and it's actually better than the punches. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. Other than those, technical difficulties, I think it was a wonderful map. Definitely solid 8. Solid 8 for sure.
Nice.
I think that's fair.
In fairness to the devs, I did watch the newest episode of Zombros, and they were saying they do know about obviously bugs and stuff. They already rolled out an update, I think like a couple hours or a day after the map did come out, but they do know that like a lot of people are having FPS problems and they're trying to fix that. So
yeah, hopefully.
in fairness of them, it will probably be out. My guess would be in the next couple weeks, and then by that the map would be like perfect.
Yeah.
But okay, so now that the overall's out of the way, I think we should go a little bit more in depth into some of the stuff, or just touch on a lot of stuff. The fucking custom shield, that was pretty fucking cool, right?
True.
Completely custom model. It had the fucking like bubble shit when you shot it. It was basically like a garage shield.
It was actually exactly like garage shield. I don't know if you knew this because we got the other stuff so early, like the helmets or whatever. But you can breathe underwater without a helmet or the shark mask when you hold it out in front of you.
Oh, really?
Just like the garage fire. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's actually so fucking cool. I didn't even think to check that.
Yeah.
That is sick.
It's the pre-shark helmet hacker strat.
Yeah, the shield was fucking awesome. I didn't end up using the like bubble attacks that much, but when I fucking heard the sound effect and did it, I thought it was a nice touch.
Yeah.
The fucking bubble noise reminded me of some shit from like SpongeBob. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't know. It was funny. They made me laugh.
When they pan in on his house or whatever, yeah. And it comes down from the bubbles.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard it before. Like when he's fucking like cooking or something and like bubbles come out. I swear to God, I've heard that fucking noise before, dude. I don't know where from. I've heard it though.
That's
Hey,
probably
maybe
where they
we-
took it from.
We gotta ask him, dude. Maybe it is actually from SpongeBob. That'd be sick.
I feel like it is. It has to be. I'm gonna ask now.
So
Sweet.
next, what about the specialist? I think that's probably one of my favorite parts of the map, easily. For sure.
I kind of wish it was its own thing, but there's already like the wave gun and the harpoon gun. That
Oh, you
kinda
wish it
makes-
was its own weapon?
Yeah, I do, but it makes sense as a specialist. So
Yeah, I think it makes more sense. I thought when the trailer came out, I thought it was gonna be like a origin staff you could build.
Yeah.
But I think it makes more sense having everybody be able to get it as a specialist, and also if it was just out of the box, then there would be nothing for the specialist, which would kind of suck.
That's true. Yeah.
What do you think about the Poseidon's Wrath, Aaron?
I thought it was cool. I mean, I don't know if I'd want it to be like its own weapon and stuff, but I think it was fine for specialists. I don't know. I feel like, what if they made it so you could make like multiple specialists on that map that you could choose? That would have been kind of interesting.
Like what, between like all of them? In
No, just
BO3?
like a few. It probably would fucking crash the game if you could make all of them. But like having multiple choices would be cool because like I think it's good in certain spots, but I don't know. I think that like other specialists would have been cool on that map too. Like think about if you could have used like Ragnarok's underwater. That would have been kind of sick.
You jump up, you just take forever to come down.
True.
That would actually be really cool.
You down trying to
Yeah,
slam
unless you get
him.
smacked in the air.
Yeah. Okay,
But
so
I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
that's basically it.
I think I'm spoiled with BO4 special weapons.
Oh
'cause it
yeah,
kills
for
zombies
sure.
when
I
you
think
move,
all
you can get
the
out of the corner.
chaos specialists are fucking cool. So cool, all of them.
Yeah, true.
The-
But just like the base, they get you out of the corner instantly. It kills the zombies or whatever, respawns them. And with Black Ops 3, everyone, it doesn't kill zombies when you take it out. You got to use it first, and it takes a long time to pull that shit out. So I think, yeah, I thought I could use it in the corner, but every time I pulled it out, I'd die. Yeah.
So next up, we should talk about the Easter egg. But before that, I want to preface this. Aaron, tell Blade what Easter eggs you've done. Besides this one.
I've done DE, SOE,
Yeah.
and Revelations.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So what
those
you're
are like
saying is need to play Garad right now. Is what you're saying?
I
That's the best
could.
Easter egg. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay.
I'd actually be
Understandable.
fucking down to after this if you want to
Oh,
play.
hell yeah, I'd be down.
Aaron, would you be down?
For Gorod, how long have we been
Oh
playing for?
fuck! I don't have.
I was gonna play with Jet.
I don't have season pass on PC.
No.
I just have
okay.
Chronicles.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Fuck.
someday.
Dude.
Someday.
Yeah,
Sure.
we will. I'll buy it eventually.
Kyle.
So with Aaron's little Easter egg experience, well, I don't want to downplay Aaron too much, but you
No,
had fun.
Go ahead, dude. Like I don't fuck with Easter eggs like at all.
Yeah,
That's
but
just
you've
not my
had fun
forte.
doing them, right? Like
Yeah, I mean it's fun, but
you
like,
haven't
I
had a
don't know.
miserable time doing them, say right? I don't want
Um,
to speak for you.
no, not really. I mean, the thing is, like setting up alone. Like here's my take on Easter eggs. Setting up a map, like ZNS, is basically like doing an Easter egg. Like it's close. There's a lot of shit you have to do, like growing the plant, getting all of the parts, fighting the spider, getting the shield
Sure.
parts, getting the fucking mask. Like all of that stuff takes a long ass time. And I've been streaming since like October, and I just remember repeatedly playing all these fucking different maps that take like an hour to set up. And once you do that for so long and you go play an Easter egg, you basically feel like you're just setting up a fucking another high round game. And it kind of took the fun out of it for me for that. Like if I found a different purpose for like doing Easter eggs, then it would probably like rekindle a flame and it'd be like, oh yeah, I like Easter eggs because of this. But I don't know. For me, that's
Warfare.
yeah, like exactly. If I play like another game, probably it would be fun. But for like Black Ops 3, I don't know. It's whatever. Black Ops 4 was kind of cool because like I don't know. I could see myself doing Easter eggs on there because I haven't played all of the maps. Like I still haven't played Classified. I haven't played Dead of Night. I haven't played Ancient Evil. Like all those maps are just like I need to fucking play them and I haven't yet.
You never played Dead of the Night?
No, never.
Uh,
I'm
so-
going to eventually. I will.
Okay.
I will. But yeah, I haven't played like any of those maps, so that game's still like fucking brand new to me. Besides like Alpha, Omega, and Blood.
That's like wholesome. I wish I could do that. I wish I didn't play them, so I could.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like that's the appeal when the games come out is doing the Easter eggs right when they come out. At least for me, like because you're learning the map and you're learning the Easter egg. That's like my favorite part. A new map or a new game comes out. So what did we all think of the Easter egg on this map? I haven't done. You're the only one, Blade, who's done the original one, right? Because I saw you playing it on stream, not like before the map came out, right?
Yeah, we failed, but yeah, I have a gist of it.
Is it very similar to this one or no, not that much? Or?
Pretty much. It's a dumbed down a little bit more. Like the first uranium step where you have to blow up the submarine with the mine. That's already on the map, and you have to let the excavator come down to break the tunnel because it's on top of the tunnel, and then you just pick it up.
Gotcha.
So that was changed. After it doesn't have the escort at all. The valves I don't think are in there at all.
Fuck.
I
I hated that. The escort dude was so. I remember the first time we did that.
That's
Kyle was
another
like,
gripe that I've.
He's walked around fucking 3 times. Like
He doesn't even know the fucking map.
exactly. He was like, okay, how many more times is he gonna walk around? Like that was kind of annoying, I guess, but I don't know.
That's another gripe I've been hearing is that apparently on solo it is a nightmare to try and get that step done. Like it is unbelievably hard. And I think I don't remember if they said if they were gonna try and make it easier, but he was saying like there's ways you can go about doing it if you.
And he's
So it's not too.
you cut out.
You're good now though. You're back.
Okay. I was saying he was saying that there is like scuffed ways to do that step, but I don't know if he said they were gonna make it easier or not. Like if they were gonna actually add a patch in. But yeah, he literally goes in the labs like 3 times where you fucking exactly where you let him out, dude. That is fucking annoying.
I feel that.
But so since you know that's basically like the normal, but there's more to it. I think. What do we all think of the first boss fight? I thought that was fucking so cool. I think that was one of my favorite, cause it's the only other map to like have that's Treyarch is Zetsubo, right?
2 boss fights
With the spider.
I guess Rev, but I mean, can we really count?
Oh yeah, true.
Shot of the boss fight?
Yeah, but I thought it was
just
fucking
thinking-
so. Go in. Sorry.
I interrupted you. Sorry, you can go ahead.
No, you're fine.
I was gonna say I think I'll give this map an 8 because I just remembered, dude. When the first time I played it, I was so fucking high, but I had such a fun time because like Kyle and Kai both downed, and we were playing with like a fourth friend, and we just ran around knifing, dude. I've never had that much fun on zombies, just fucking around on a boss fight. Like that was actually fun. I think this map, just playing with friends, makes it an 8. I
Oh
think
yeah,
it's a good
for
map.
sure. This is definitely
Yeah.
a play with friends more than solo map.
Yeah, like it was fun. Like we just fucked around the whole time, and like even though we didn't do the Easter egg, it was still like it was fun. But I don't know. I don't think it's like I don't think the Easter egg's bad. I feel like it was kind of long in some parts though. Like there's a lot of like running around and shit you have to do, but
Yeah, and I feel
I
like
thought
there's
it was fun.
still, at least with the steps, like a little bit of confusion as to like when to do what. Like there isn't a set order to do everything in. But I also found that to be a little cool part as well, is that you can kind of do stuff out of order. Like if you don't want to do the first boss fight until right before you do the main boss fight, like you can just wait.
Yeah. But then again, that like also adds like when we played, I was definitely confused because like you needed to do the crystal stuff with the escort, and it's like it wasn't clear why it didn't look like it was in like a past game because there was another step that we had to do. But that was a very small thing.
It's a little bit
It really did.
confusing, but I wouldn't say it's overwhelming.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
I
Especially
never
when we had the
felt
whole map open.
overwhelmed by like the amount of stuff to do or stuff like that, I would say. What about the final boss fight? What did everyone think of that? How many times have you done it, Blade?
Just the final boss twice, 2 times.
So you've beaten it twice?
Yeah. The first time, I think we were definitely a little underprepared. I think we had a lot of wonder weapons, and they don't do like any damage. We didn't have a lot of LMGs or ray guns,
Yeah.
and it kind of just soaked a lot of damage. But at the same time, like it wasn't. He didn't do much. He kind of just sat there until the claws started coming down. But even that only happened like twice. I feel like it was definitely sick and very epic. I thought it was very epic.
The base boosted squid.
Yes, when it came out.
Dude, when you said that, I was fucking laughing. I was like, he's not even wrong. Like it literally is. I was like, holy shit, dude. Like you know, like the Godzilla like ear rape meme. I was like, it's fucking just like that, literally. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but it was epic. It's very cool.
What did you think about it, Aaron? Because you've done Rev has like 2 boss fights, DE has one, and then what was the other Easter egg you did? Shadows.
DE?
Shadows has a boss fight too.
It was fun. Like watching Kai down and shit was funny, and like watching people just die. Like, right, like, dude, it was actually funny because all of us were like so set on it. We're like everyone was like, get behind the container now! Get behind the container! He's gonna wipe! And like, we thought it happened like 3 times. He only did like that attack once. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just fun because like, I don't know. I've never played like a game when the Easter egg, like maybe Shang when it first came out. I did an Easter egg like way back in the day when I was like fucking like 12 or 13 years old. Like this is the first time I've ever played with people like on somewhat of like a release for an Easter egg. So it was fun. Like it was just like a new like aspect of zombies, I guess you could say, because like I've always been someone who's like, yeah, I can try Easter eggs with friends, but it's months after it's came out. They've already done it. And it was like Kyle's first time doing it, and it was Kai's first time, and like I know you've done it before, Blade, but like I know you've had fun with us too, and like it was fun. It was a good experience. So I would say that map's probably like an 8 just because of that. Like it gave me like one of those experiences, and I never had one of those before, so it was cool.
Hopefully we get that in the next game. I really
Yeah.
hope so.
When you have to figure out the Easter egg by a scuffed Reddit post and not a YouTube video posted by like one of the 10 main zombie YouTubers.
Don't even get me started on the Reddit. Oh no.
Yeah, if they have zombies in the next like COD, I'll play for Easter eggs. Like as soon as they come out, like I don't give a fuck who it is. Like I'll play with Blade, I'll play with Kyle, I'll play with
Bro,
Kai.
I'm fucking so excited.
Whoever wants to do Easter eggs, like I'm down. Like I'll do Easter egg runs.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
I already said if the next game comes out and it has zombies, I'm doing like a minimum 12-hour stream when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
I fucking.
See, I feel like kind of a bitch sometimes when a new map comes out, because I have this mindset that if I play solo, I'll find shit more. Because look at Zetsubo. Like a step is like the where you have to shock the zip line and go down it. It's like pretty brain dead solo. Like finding that with 2 people is way harder to do than finding it by yourself. You know? So like in terms of like looking for things like and trying to get shit first, I feel like there's a lot of things that are dumbed down in solo, so therefore easier to discover. But I do enjoy hunting with other people. But
It's so much fun, and I think the memories are the best part. Like, I'll never forget, like, 2 days after Tag came out, I didn't even have a capture card, so I was streaming directly from my PS4, and we were fucking on the Tag boss fight, and if he threw the Samantha box, the game crashed, and I didn't fucking know, so winded it up, threw it out. My bit rate's already like fucking 0 if you go and watch the clip, and then the game just crashed. Everyone's like, "Wait, what happened?" We thought we were at the very end. Oh man, it was rough.
Damn.
But yeah, I think this map it's like I would say it's like Moon in that it's like its own experience. Like, it's zombies, but when we played it was weird. It didn't feel like I was playing zombies a lot. But I think that comes with like doing an Easter egg sometimes. At least for the first time, you feel like you're just playing like fetch quests or escort missions and stuff like that, and you're not actually just casually playing zombies.
Yeah.
What would you rate the Easter egg, Aaron, out of like the ones you've done?
It was long, so like probably a 9. Like, I'd say none of the Easter eggs are gonna be like a 10 because I'm just not a fucking Easter egg gamer. Maybe like Rev's a 10 just because I got the fucking RK5 because I did it with people who had like the calling card. But I'd say it was a 9. Like, all the Easter eggs have been fun, and I was just thinking I should learn Alpha Omega's Easter egg and do it solo on stream.
The AO boss fight's pretty fun in my opinion.
I didn't even know there's a boss fight. Really?
Yeah, it's the Avogadro
Oh,
from
just a
Chainsaw.
Galvan Knuckles, dude. Fuck him up.
What in the step, or isn't the last step you literally like punch him or like push him back into the pyramid?
You blow the fuck out of him.
Bro, spoilers. I haven't done it yet, guys. Come on. What are you doing?
It's a fucking
Come on,
2+ year old game, buddy. Get over
I
it.
need. I'm reacting on stream, okay? No fucking spoilers. Stop.
Oh, shit.
God damn. Thanks, fucking Kyle. I hate you. So you just spoiled it.
I don't know how to like wrap up the Leviathan topic. I think if you can, like, obviously anyone watching, like, if you can play it, fucking play it. Like, this is by far the best custom map, probably the closest to like Treyarch quality I think a custom map will get, unless Black Ops 5 comes out with mod tools and the game's like really good. Then people might develop really good maps, but for the most part, I think.
Have you played Das Herrenhaus?
Return to Das Herrenhaus? Yeah, I have played it, but I haven't done the Easter egg on that map.
Ooh, I feel like if you did do the Easter egg, you would think that's up there too.
I will say, yeah, when I did play, and I think I watched a gameplay where they were doing the Easter egg, but it wasn't like a guide or whatever. And the weapon and the atmosphere of that map's really fucking cool, because I love like World War II. I don't like, not World War II zombies, but like World War II weapons and shit. I really like, so I thought that map was really fucking cool. But I'd be down there, and we should all do the Easter egg for that map sometime too.
Yeah, I'd be down. It sounds
That
like
map
fun.
is harder though, right? I've heard.
Yeah,
it's
we
hard.
played it before, and we downed in like round fucking 4, and I had like the Mark II and everything, dude. Like, I was fucking sad.
It's the whatever the dog rounds are. They fuck you up. I forget what it is.
Oh, they're like the fire zombies.
They're like exploding people, right?
Yeah, they're the exploding parasites from World War II, but they explode. They don't explode in World War II, but in
Yeah,
that map they do.
Yeah, I remember we down on that round.
Mm-hmm.
Rough. But yeah, so fucking try Leviathan if you haven't.
Oh, yeah.
100%. This map is. We all get. Wait, what? So what's the average score we gave it? I gave it a 7.5.
Like a 7.
Aaron, you gave it a what, 8?
Yeah, an 8.
And you gave it an 8 too, Blade?
Yeah.
So I like 7.75. Fuck it. I'll bump it up to an 8 too.
Oh man,
We got the
It's all around the board.
8's around the board. We got the 8 average. 24 out of. Wait, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
20, yeah, 24 out of 30.
Don't ask me.
Is there any topics or anything you wanted to talk about, Blade?
I was curious to I forgot it. So what else? Oh no, I remember. What is your guys' least favorite maps? Talk about our favorites. What's your guys' least favorite maps?
Like top 3 least favorite.
Just one. Say just one. If
Knock.
one ties.
Treyarch only.
Knock.
Yeah, Treyarch only for now.
Okay.
Knocked for you, Aaron.
Yeah.
Bro, Knocked is a
Knocked.
fucking
Knocked
classic.
literally makes me want to fucking cry when I try to set that fucking map up for high rounds. Literally, you're on round 20 and they're still walking around. Like, not a fan.
Least favorite maps.
He's gonna say fucking Moon. I can see it in his eyes.
Washington State. No, I'm joking.
No, I think there's worse maps. And I know you've already said this, Blade, but I agree. I think Shino is definitely up there. I think it's by far the worst like World at War map easily.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, the more recently that I've gone back and played some of these maps, they're not as bad as I remember.
Mhm.
So if I made a tier list, obviously there's going to be ones at the bottom, but I don't think there's any maps that I necessarily super hate. I think Shino's just bad, but I don't hate it. And I think
Yeah.
there's a couple other maps. I think there's maps that are overrated. Like, I think Buried is overrated.
Oh yeah, for sure. Buried is a.
Aaron likes
extremely
Buried, I
powerful
think. Right, Aaron?
You like Buried?
I played Buried when it like first came out, and I thought it was fun because of that. Like, I played it with friends. Like, that was like the BO2. Like, I was back in my like competitive fucking league play grind
Oh, yeah.
type lifestyle
God
shit.
gamer.
So like, yeah, Buried was like the map that we'd jump on when we're all fucking heated, we're losing games, like we're tilted, and we would just like play that and kind of hang out.
Fucking put
So
the head chopper in the jug hallway and think you were breaking world records.
they didn't even
and
do
shit.
that, dude. Like, they would just run around. Like, we would all camp in different spots or train. Like, so fucking ineffective. But it was fun because of that. That's why I like Buried. I mean, now if I play Buried, I'm like, this map's kind of fucking making me want to snooze a little bit. But I don't know.
So boring.
Just to start some drama alert Keemstar, I'm probably gonna have to say Dead of the Night as well is probably down there for me as well.
Okay,
Dude,
so-
okay, I think this. Okay, I will say it's at the bottom now, but I will 100% agree with what I said earlier about being ignorant about saying a map is bad because you haven't played it. If I learned it,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it would be good because I already like the theme of the map. But
Mhm.
face value, 50 parts, all with 3 different locations, fucking 150 different parts to memorize. Like, that does not look appealing to me at all.
Yeah.
There's 150 different parts you have to memorize.
150.
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but it's
Which
more
is
than
very
50
large.
for sure. Locations,
Wait, for what exactly? Like the buildables?
everything.
Wait, that's not even that bad compared to other maps.
I think. Yeah. Okay. I guess there's a lot of locations. I think the biggest thing I had a problem with was you get the free wonder weapon of that map. There's like 4 spawns. It breaks the entire like the symmetry of everything. Usually it's all 3s. This has 3 spawns, but this
Yeah.
one thing had 4 spawns. There was 4 of them, so it's like, okay, well, fuck, we're fucked. Where's the guide? You bring up the Reddit, you know. But once you get into it, it is a wonderful map. And how do you feel about the werewolves and the vampires in it?
Oh, they're fucking okay. The werewolves I don't have a problem with because there's stuff, there's shit like the Panzer, so like there's always gonna be, or like Brutus. But the Nosferatus are fucking horrible, man. Like the fact
What
that
if
they
I told you?
what?
What if I told you that there's 2 things in the map, 2 side Easter eggs, and you get an item or a weapon that insta kills them every time, no matter what round you're on?
Yeah,
I feel like that
but
would balance.
okay, that sounds cool, right? But that's on top of the fucking 50 other things you have to do just to play the map. Like,
That's also true. That's also true.
wait, so what is it? The crossbow or?
Yeah, the Savage Impaler crossbow, which has a wonderful quest for it and a really cool little lockdown to get it, opens up another part of the map that not a lot of people have
Yeah,
seen.
yeah, I think I've done it when I did the Easter egg for the map first time.
And also the steak knife. Steak knife is a little scuffed
Shit,
because
do you guys hear that?
Yeah,
Guys,
but
what the hell was that?
It's my fucking dogs running around
Oh,
upstairs.
yeah, I was like thunder.
dude, Aaron, you haven't played this map. If the Nosferatu fucking hits you, BL4 is already a 4 hit down. The zombies are fast as fuck. There's like 80,000 zombies on your screen. If they hit you, you don't regenerate health for like 5 seconds. I don't know what the actual time is, but
Just
they
don't get hit, dude.
They stop you from
True.
regenning HP.
Get the one shot he was talking about and don't get hit.
Also true.
Yeah, but why would you want that to take one of your weapon slots?
You could get the steak knife. They're also one shots.
Yeah, but then you have to get melee range. If you walk into a horde to melee a Nosferatu and there's like 80 other zombies around it,
Lead him away from the horde.
they're all the same speed.
What happens is they
Divide.
jump at you. They get stuck for not like stuck for a little bit, but they jump and they hold still. So the horde kind of breaks away from them, and you can run up to them and knife them.
See, dude,
You know?
300 IQ
I don't
right
know.
there.
Okay, so I did the first time I did the Easter egg, I got fucking carried in a public match, and then
That's not the way. You need to experience it.
no,
You need to
and then I
experience
did it with Lep and Z Plays. They were just like, "Yo, do you want to do it?" I was like, "Oh my fucking god, I've already done this once, and it's fucking miserable. I don't know any of the steps or anything." But I was like, "Sure." So I fucking did it with them. I think it took us like 2 attempts, and I was like, it wasn't. I didn't do any. I still got carried when I played with them. Like I didn't do any steps and shit. But I was like, it was better the second time I played it. That's for sure.
That's good. That's good. No, you gotta. It's a journey. It's a whole. The whole thing is an experience. I feel like to me, Dead of the Night is a unforgettable experience.
Do you
and that's why I'm so
know?
hooked on it.
Because you've been speedrunning it. Do you know what? Are you tied for like a spot, or you know what spot you have?
Yeah, I uploaded a 48-minute run, which was 8th place, and then I beat it with a 36-minute run, which
36
is,
minutes. That's a fucking big time difference.
yeah, it's still 8th place though.
Really?
Yeah, it is. But world record is 31 minutes, and I believe there's like 5 spots that are like 34.
That's
So I
fucking
got, like,
unreal when the time is that close.
yeah, it's a pretty optimized map. I think because when
I
somebody
like
runs that
Easter
map,
egg
it's
speedrunning.
good.
The only one I've done is fucking Exo Zombies. But the only thing that turns me off from Easter egg speedrunning is RNG.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't think there's a single map that doesn't have RNG in it to some extent. Like, there's
True.
definitely maps that have way more than others, but I think the first one that comes to mind is like DE that probably has the least or like little to no RNG. But
Yeah, true. I think that's pretty true. I remember who was it? There's another streamer. Oh, Yoma. He's been running Origins a lot. He runs Origins a lot. And I thought Origins had absolutely no RNG at all. And then he told me that like there's like 50 different outcomes and patterns that the robots can walk in, and if
yeah,
you
I was
get
gonna
it
say the
wrong,
robots are
you
the
get-
main RNG.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's but, like if you like you can like tell if like it's gonna be a good pattern or something. He was like trying to tell me that.
That's
Like,
fucking
that's
wild.
crazy. Yeah. You gotta run that a lot.
Yeah.
But, hey, nothing's as bad as Moon.
I've been doing fucking Exo Zombie speedrun, and the world record, you have to get the fucking laser gun out of the box, and if you don't get a first hit, you pretty much have to fucking
Sorry.
reset.
Is there a fast reset in that game?
No.
Oh no.
But, okay, so I've tried to replicate this, because I did, so, like, I think it was, like, my first day or second day of streaming it, and I got, right now, I'm tied 8th, with, like, 1546, I think, but
Wow.
somehow I got 8th place, but I got the EM1 7th hit on the box, I think. Because that was before I was, like, figuring out that if I don't get it first, you pretty much have to reset.
Mhm.
And I got it 7th, and I've beaten it. Well, I haven't beaten the time, but I've beaten the Easter egg, and I've gotten it, like, 2nd or 3rd hit, but I haven't been able to fucking get that time back, so I don't know. I'm just fucking washed, apparently.
Mhm.
So I
There's
just
only
kind of gave
some-
up on it. I was like, I gave it my like 2 days, and I tied 8th. I was like, hey, I'll fucking take it.
Nice. Yeah. You always gotta. It's so I try to run it like myself and like figure out my own strategy because I feel like that's fun. You know, figuring
Yeah.
out your own path is really fun.
Yeah.
But then when you watch the world record and you see him anywhere but here and go exactly where he needs to go, it's like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to do that?
Yeah.
You know, it's like mind shattering watching the world record. It's like, wow, okay, well, I'm never playing this map again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other topics you want to talk about?
I think I'm all good.
Anything you want to bring up, Aaron?
Yeah, what kind of shampoo do you use on that wonderful hair you have there, sir?
I'll tell you right now, dude. I use whatever's in the shower. My mom buys that shit, dude. We gotta drive an hour away from our house to buy like stuff for our house. So like, whatever's there, I kind of use. But I put a dick ton of conditioner in it. That's for sure. I brush in the shower. I don't brush out of the shower. It's stuck. It gets stuck.
I'm
after
growing
brushing.
my hair out right now, and I don't know. It's weird. I have like fucking curly hair, so it's like it's weird, but it's not too long yet. But I use like tea tree oil shampoo and conditioner, which is nice, dude. I smell like a minty fuck when I come out of the bathroom. Like
Oh, man.
it's nice. It's nice, dude. But yeah, that's
Hair's
fucking.
obnoxiously curly. Like I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah, I
But it's
mean, mine's
actually
like
so darn long. It goes like to my rib cage. Someday when I straighten my hair, I'm gonna look like a hot girl. But
that is really long.
I need a lot of makeup.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I
That's
haven't got a
awesome.
fucking haircut in a long ass time, honestly. Like I've just been kind of chilling. I don't want to get a haircut. I usually would shave my like head.
Oh
I do
really?
like a number 2 all around.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then I don't know. That's basically been it. But yeah, I just thought, fuck it, I'm not gonna shave and I won't grow my hair out. But yeah,
Because of the Rona or
no, I just wanted to grow my hair out and see how I looked with
oh,
it.
man.
That was
Okay, well,
literally it.
I guess you cut your own hair. You said?
No, I go get it cut. It's
Oh,
like $10. Like
oh okay,
I
okay.
go to this place, and if I say it, it's a dox because it's like only in this
Oh yeah,
state. But basically, it's like $10 to get your hair cut if you have like certain types of hairstyles done. So
Mhm.
I'll just like go and get my head shaved when I want to get a haircut, but I don't know. I like how I look with hair better than without. So, because I have like a big ass fucking head, like I have a big fucking forehead too. Like, look at this shit.
Oh
Like,
my man! Hey, let's
dude,
join
Five head.
it's so bad. Like, having hair versus not having hair, I'd rather have hair. So,
Yeah.
I'm just growing it out and seeing how I like it and stuff like that. But I don't know. Kyle got his hair cut, I think, a couple weeks ago, and he's looking fucking hot as ever. Look at him. What a babe, dude.
I
Fucking
saw him. He's
is
got that
every
peak,
time.
dude. Do it again. Push up. You got that. You got that fucking peak. Oh my god. My brother's got the peak. I don't got it.
Dude, I think I had a widow's peak when I was in like fucking 7th grade, and then it just like got all fucked up, and then
Oh shit. No, you're fucked.
Here we are,
Then.
balding
it
at
was basically
20.
balding. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's whatever. Fuck it. My dad is like 16. He's not bald, so I'll probably be good. Dude, he can grow the fucking most badass beard. I swear to God, like his beards are like fucking down like
Holy.
a couple inches, dude, and like that's like a month or 2 of not shaving. Like he grows facial hair like no other motherfucker. Like I hope that I take after his like genes when it comes to that, but I don't know. I don't know if I will. It's weird. Like he was really fucking hairy, and then I'm not. Like so, I don't know. I don't know if I'm fucked, but we'll find out.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's looking. It's going.
yeah. You like it? Thanks, dude.
My shit's not going at all. Right here, this is nothing. I it just doesn't
Yeah.
happen here at all. So it's like
I'm definitely
okay, well,
patchy in
see you later.
certain spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a
What
fucking
about
matter
you?
of time.
Do you shave at all?
Me?
Luna? Yeah.
Sometimes you probably can't fucking tell, but now my facial hair grows really slowly, so I only have to fucking shave like maybe once a month.
I see.
Right now, it's a little bit long because I fucking am homeless, but
Oh no.
I don't leave my house, so I don't fucking care. But
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know
but-
what I've noticed helps with growing facial hair? I swear to God, dude. Like, I don't know if this is placebo or if it's true, but shaving your hair once makes it grow back faster each time. Is that bullshit or is it not? I swear to God, dude, it feels like it's real.
see, I always think that too. Yeah, I would say I 100% think that, but I think it's just because like when you shave it, you're anticipating it, right? Or like, because it maxes out. Like I don't know how to describe it in like video game terms, but your character maxes out, so you have to fucking prestige, and then it'll max out again with an increased
like-
capacity.
I feel like it's like it's like I was gonna draw an MS Paint, but like it's like you shave it and it's just like a stump, right? So it's say it's like this, and then when you shave it, it like cuts down to this, but then this grows up. So then it's like a thicker like how do I say it? Like shaft of the hair. That's not how you say it.
Shaft
You know what
of
I mean? You know what I mean, right?
Dude,
It's a little stub. It's a little
it's
bigger
supposed to be
stub.
family friendly. Come on.
Oh shit, my bad. I mean, shit, my bad.
No, you're fine. I'm
Sorry.
fucking with you. That's fucking great. Shaft of the hair.
You know what I mean? It's like the stump, like a tree stump. Like if you chop a tree, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know how trees go. Never mind. That's a bad analogy. You know what?
Well, I mean that makes sense. Like I don't know. It's weird, dude. My dad told me some shit like that when I was like fucking 11. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it has to be true if this old fuck said it. Like, there's no way. Like he's lived 60 years. Like I don't know. So I was like, maybe he's right about that. Because I don't know. I just remember like last year, I could like barely grow like any facial hair at all, and then I like started shaving a lot more, and I was like, wow, I have to shave like every like couple of days now, and then like every couple of days turned into like every other day, and I would get like stubble really fucking fast. So I don't know, but yeah, if this shit's all like patchy and gross, I'm just gonna fucking shave it and keep shaving until I'm a fucking actual lumberjack motherfucker. Yeah.
True. I think that's why people like pluck their eyebrows because it like gets it from the root, like gets it deep. It doesn't just like shave off and there's like a half of it that starts growing out, you know?
Yeah.
People always tell me they're like, you have nice fucking eyebrows. I'm like, thanks. Like that's nice
You
of
have some
you.
nice eyebrows. I got some bushy
Thank you.
bushy fucks up there.
I don't think bushy eyebrows are bad. I mean, yeah, I don't know. My mom always tells me I have girl eyebrows. She's like, you, like all the girls I've talked to, they're like, yeah, you have really nice eyebrows. I'm jealous. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, okay, thanks. Like, that's nice. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. I've never had to have my shit like plucked before though. I've always been chilling. I think if I take a really close like picture, I might have like kind of a unibrow. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, I don't know. We're just we're chilling.
I'm gonna be honest, I plucked mine.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's weird how they do like how they pluck eyebrows like it um I almost said facilities, like it's salons. Like there's like places that will use like fucking wires and like they'll just
Oh,
pull them out.
they sew it or not sew
That
it.
looks fucking painful. That looks really painful.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe
I
it's
mean,
not, but
I think it's between that or waxing, and I don't know which one's more
they
painful.
both look so bad. Like,
Getting it fucking ripped off would be painful.
like waxing looks like it'd be bad, and then like having somebody take a fucking wire and grind it against your skin to cut off hair.
Threading. That's what it's called. It's called threading.
Threading. That
It's
sounds
called
like it's
threading.
painful. Like, I don't know. I don't understand how people do shit like that. You know what I don't understand? How people get fucking tattoos. I bet that shit hurts so bad. I've never had one.
Right?
I never had one. My mom got one, and it's like my name, and my sister's name, and it's like in an infinity sign basically. So that's cool. It's like sentimental, but
Awesome.
yeah, I don't know. Like people get like whole fucking sleeves like on their arm and shit, and like yeah, I'm a bad bitch. Like I didn't even fucking flinch once, dude. You're a pussy. Like yeah, it's like how like that just sounds like it would hurt really fucking bad. But I don't know. Like
Probably hurt even more to get it removed.
have you seen like tattoo needles like up close, dude? Like it's really bad. Like your skin, like it shakes because it gets poked so much. Like you start like fucking having like I'd say spasms kind of like in the video you could see like this dude's skin like spasming out each time like a needle jabbed him.
I don't like that. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, and they like all take turns. Like there's like 12 needles and they all go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it like it pokes you like sequentially. It's really, really strange.
That's crazy.
The one yeah, but it's like it's so fast. Like you don't even notice that it's like happening in an order.
Mhm.
So I don't know. It's interesting, but I don't know. I told myself like the only tattoo that I would get is like one on my chest if I started like fucking lifting and getting super ripped at the gym. And I was like going to the gym and shit, but yeah, now fucking Corona's actually just cucking me. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's time to just order some fucking cinder blocks and start lifting out like a prison work
Jesus.
at home. So yeah, I don't know,
Wow.
but
That would work.
All right,
It's
well, that's a fucking great way to wrap it up by talking about tattoo needles and fucking.
Yeah, we went off topic there, but I like it.
yeah, dude, you guys keep it interesting.
You want to shout out anything? Your Twitter, your Twitch, anything, Blade?
Twitch.tv/BladeLMAO. That's it.
Oh yeah. I'm also gonna throw the link to the Leviathan map as well as their merch and stuff because the map is completely free. All you need is like Black Ops 3 on Steam, and so the only way they could make money, or if you show support, is through their merch stuff. So I'll fucking link both of those. Thanks, Blade, for coming out and hanging out, man.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah,
thanks for
thanks so
fucking
much.
being a good guest and talking to us, brother. You're chill as fuck. It was a great time.
Of course. Thank you guys. These are awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Next episode, we're gonna fucking try to do live. It'll be just me and Aaron for next episode. It'll be Aaron. What date do you want to do? This 11th or
Whenever
12th?
works, honestly.
A week from today?
Yeah, that works for me.
All right, we'll say the 11th. It'll be live. We don't know what time yet because Aaron's fucking schedule is always fucked up, and so is mine. So we'll figure it out, but it'll be sometime on the 11th. Hopefully live with fucking no technical difficulties. Again, thanks for Blade. Fucking Leviathan's fucking god tier map, boys. Solid 8. We'll fucking catch you next week.
You know what else is a solid 8?
Oh! Before we wrap it up, I almost fucking forgot, right? Because usually when we're doing these podcasts, like people in chat can submit topics and stuff. But I did get a YouTube comment suggesting a topic on like I'm pretty sure it was the last podcast. So we should fucking answer this question because they have no other way to submit topics since this isn't live. So fucking thank you to the guy. I fucking don't have his name, but I do remember the question. It was what is your greatest life moment? That was the question. Which is a fucking it's
Dude,
a bit of a five.
I just got a like flood of fucking emotion just from that question. Like everything just flashed, dude. Like the last like couple months of everything, I was like, holy fuck! Like it just came flooding back in. Who's answering this first? I don't know if I can go first, honestly.
Greatest life moment. Yeah, I had to fucking think for a second.
Greatest life moment. I have so many that like tie. It's like different like parts of my life. I'd like to say like one of my first I used to do theater and stuff, right? I was Charlie and Willy Wonka. I think the first time we performed was so fun. It was so sick. And either that or October 20th, 2018, Hunting Classified. Because it was crazy. Because I was the only one hunting classified, and so like it was super sick. There was a lot of people there, and we were all hunting together, and we were all trying to figure out what the hell was going on. And then it turned out to be rounds, so unlucky. But it was really fun. It was about the journey, and it was a super amazing day.
I don't know if I could say one, but one memory that does come to mind for some reason is when I was like fucking probably like around 12. I did soccer, just like I don't know, like club soccer or whatever, and it was a tournament day, and these tournaments were so fucking cool because it was Saturday and Sunday, but it was only Sunday if you advanced, and it was like you'd play a game, and if you won, you'd have to chill out for like 4 hours in like this open park, and then you'd play again, and you'd play like 3 games a day. It was fun as fuck. And I remember we advanced the second day, and it was Sunday morning. It was the first game on Sunday. It was a fucking tie. It went into penalty kicks, and I think it was like 2-2. And it still plays out in like slow-mo in my head where I fucking kicked the ball. The goalie caught it, but it rolled over his fingertips and into the goal.
Way.
And we fucking
oh my God.
we won the game from it, and I was fucking running around. I was fucking literally hype as fuck. My dad was fucking so proud of me. Oh man, it was such a good memory,
awesome.
dude.
I said that's pretty
so
good.
awesome.
Both of those are pretty fucking good. Dude, I don't know if I could. Do you guys hear that?
No?
That fucking grinding? I swear to God, dude, it's my dogs upstairs. I don't know if I could pick a favorite or like a best moment of my life, but I'll say the thing that I like most about my life is probably, or like one of my favorite things. Like these give me the favorite moments are the people that I meet. So like having close friends or just like meeting people. Like for instance, every time we have somebody like come on the podcast, like I feel like I become friends with those people and like I'll talk to them and shit, and it's cool. Like meeting people like that is fucking sick, and like having people that are close and having people that are good friends and just being able to like relate shit with them and just talk and have like that one-on-one connection, that's fucking cool. And I don't know, a lot of the positive like emotions that I'll have from people and also negative ones come from just people that I care about, but most of the time it's good. Like just having people in your life that give a fuck about you and like people that care about you are important, and I think that that's probably like my favorite thing about just life in general, and that's why I like streaming, is because of that. Like it's positive, like you set goals for it, you You meet a lot of new people, and there's people that motivate you. Like I have friends that are like motivating and stuff. Like if I'm gonna end my stream, like let's say I stream for 2 hours, and I say that to like Kyle or Kai or just like any of my friends will be like, "Why the fuck are you ending stream right now? Like go stream for 6 hours, you pussy." And like they're joking, but it's like at the same time, it's like motivation. So having that like positive reinforcement's important, and meeting people like through that, and just meeting people in general to have like, I guess like positive correction to your life is important, I'd say. But yeah, that's probably like just the people that I've met and having like moments with them is like that's my favorite shit about life, I'd say. I like that a lot. It's cool.
That's super awesome. That's awesome.
I was gonna say that's a fucking wholesome note to end it on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Thanks, boys. I appreciate it. You guys are fucking awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
All
You
right,
too.
we'll fucking
Oh,
wrap it up there. Remember,
Sorry to ruin it. What happened to your headset?
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Oh, the duct tape you saw?
Yeah.
Oh, you have a good eye. I barely showed that. How do you see
I,
that?
I saw it since I joined, and I wanted to ask. I didn't know when, and this is probably the worst
Okay.
time to ask. But I
No,
wanted
you're
to know
fine.
what happened.
So basically, my ex-girlfriend bought me these headphones like 5 years
Okay.
ago,
Okay.
and she got me them for Christmas, and they were like one of the last like Astro A40 pairs that you could buy, so they were like overpriced and shit. But she was like adamant on getting me a cool gift, and
Okay.
her like mom and dad like helped her get it, and
Damn.
it was the only pair of headphones that I had. So I had an iPhone 5S, like the one that you have like a fingerprint scanner,
Yeah.
and I would walk around my house with my Astros on, and that's how I'd like listen to music and like talk to her and shit when I wasn't on my computer. And I would just plug in my Astros to like my phone adapter, and I would sleep with them like in my bed and shit like next to me.
Oh no.
And well, no, that's not how it happened. I was just
Oh, okay.
walking one day, and I think my sister like fucking smacked me or something. Like she I, like said something, and she like jokingly pushed me, and my headphones flew off like that, and they smacked against the ground.
Oh
And
shit.
I never had any problems with it really. And then one day I came downstairs and I put them on, and this fucking headphone was like leaning down like this kind of like it was all fucked up. And I was like, okay, I have to fix this. So I just got some duct tape and I fucking, I did what I had to do.
I
Yeah.
see.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry about
No,
bringing
it's
that up.
fine. It's sorry. It's funny. But yeah, it I've had him for a long time, and I want to keep him around. The mic broke actually. I had a mic right here, like in the side, but it like fucking fell apart. It was weird. Like I was like, man, my mic's not working. What's going on? I unplugged it, and I kind of like pulled on it a little bit, and the fucking like end piece just slid right off. And I was like, what? I was like, this isn't normal. Why the fuck did that happen? And then I was like, I guess the mic shot now, and I threw it
Yeah.
away. So yeah, but
Shit.
these headphones have been good. I've used them like the whole time. I've used them the whole time I streamed too. But yeah, that's basically it.
all right, now that fucking Aaron's story time is done, we'll wrap it up for like the 4th time.
All right.
Uh,
All right.
Make sure, thank you again, Blade, for joining us. Make sure to check out his channel and Leviathan in the fucking description. And we'll see you boys next week on the 11th.
Okay.
Stay
sounds
safe.
good.
Later, guys.